There is never a second opportunity to make a first impression. There's a grain of truth in every fairy tale. To be neutral does not mean to be indifferent or insensitive. You don't have to kill your feelings. It's enough to kill hatred within yourself. And if someone has friends, and he loses everything in spite of that, it's obvious the friends are to blame for what they did or for what they didn't do. Life, it turns out, isn't poetry. And do you know why? Because it's so resistant to criticism. They are not demons, not devils. Worse than that, they are people. Evil is evil. Lesser, greater, middling, makes no difference. The degree is arbitrary, the definition's blurred. If I'm to choose between one evil and another, I'd rather not choose at all. Mistakes, he said with effort, are also important to me. I don't cross them out of my life or memory, and I never blame others for them. What is truth? The negation of lies, or the statement of a fact? And if the fact is a lie, what then is the truth? It's better to die than to live in the knowledge that you've done something that needs forgiveness. I lose a great deal of my charm when one gets to know me better. Only death can finish the fight. Everything else only interrupts the fighting. When you know about something, it stops being a nightmare. When you know how to fight something, it stops being so threatening. I need this conversation. They say silence is golden. Maybe it is, although I'm not sure it's worth that much. It has its price, certainly. You have to pay for it. It is better to go forward without a goal than to have a goal and stay in one place, and it is certainly better than to stay in one place without a goal. Because I know that in order to unite two people, destiny is insufficient. Something more is necessary than destiny. But do you know when stories stop being stories? The moment someone begins to believe in them. We know little about love. Love is like a pear. A pear is sweet and has a distinct shape. Try to define the shape of a pear. There, where mountains tower today, one day there will be seas. There, where today seas surge, will one day be deserts. But stupidity will remain stupidity. But every dream, if dreamed too long, turns into a nightmare, and we awake from such dreams screaming. A story is a largely false account of largely trivial events, fed to us by historians who are largely idiots. When they're about to hang you, ask for a glass of water. You never know what might happen before they bring it. He who fights with the sword dies by the sword. It is well known that if there is anything that makes men thirstier than the acquisition of knowledge, it is the full or partial prohibition of drinking. Were I to attempt to be good to everyone, to the entire world, and to all the creatures living in it, it would be a drop of fresh water in the salt sea. In other words, a wasted effort. Thus, I decided to do specific good which would not go to waste. I'm good to myself and my immediate circle. Human greed knows no limits.